Are you looking for budget-friendly headphones with a neutral sound profile? Then you come to the right place, because we're going to review these Sony WF-C500 earbuds and then give them away at the end, so stick around.
But first things first, let's take a closer look at these earbuds. Out of the box, and this little package isn't much to look at, even though she tried to convince you otherwise. You'll get the Sony WF-C500 earbuds, 3 silicone tip sizes, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and manuals. Let's take a look at the case first. It's a bit smaller than the Sony WF-XB700 truly wireless's case, and has an indicator light for the case's remaining battery life. The lid is transparent, so you can see the earbuds' own battery lights when they're inside and charging. It can be hard to open, but the lid stays closed even if you drop the case. The case matches the color of the earbuds too. What about build quality? Well, these C500s may not be dripping in gold, but their plastic bodies are solid as a rock. Plus, they can handle a little H2O thanks to their IPX4 splash resistance rating. That being said, they don't quite match the luxurious feel of the Sony WF-1000XM4 truly wireless earbuds. Did somebody say style? Well, the Sony C500 earbuds are a bit chunky, and they sport a round, angled silicone tip design. They don't protrude as much from your ears as the Sony XB700s, and they come in a range of hues, including black, white, green, and coral. And finally, what about the juice? When it comes to battery life, the C500s more than deliver, with a continuous battery life of around 14 hours, well above the advertised 10 hours. These earbuds will keep you listening all day. And when it comes time for a recharge, the charging process is quick, taking less than 2 hours. Now, it's worth noting that the actual battery performance can vary based on your usage, so you may have a slightly different experience than us. While the case for these headphones only holds one extra charge, you can still use one earbud at a time while the other charges in the case. All in all, the C500s offer a solid battery performance that should suit your needs. All right, let's get to it and test these things out. The C500s are truly wireless earbuds, and you can't use them wired, so it's 100% Bluetooth, baby. The C500s may only be able to connect to one device at a time, but they more than make up for it with their top-notch Bluetooth connectivity features. With support for Swift Pair and Fast Pair on Windows 10 and Android devices, respectively, these earbuds are a breeze to pair. And with Bluetooth version 5.0, they provide reliable and fast connections. Plus, their low latency on iOS devices makes them perfect for streaming video or watching movies on your iPhone. Now, while they do have higher latency on PC and Android devices, some apps seem to handle it better, so you may still have a great experience. These headphones have a neutral sound that'll work for pretty much anything. But if you want to mix things up, there's a handy EQ and presets in the app. Our unit had a bit of a wonky issue where the right earbud had more bass than the left, but that might not be the case for everyone. Oh, and there's a slight white noise when there's no audio playing. It's not super loud or anything, but it might drive you a little nuts after a while. Just keep in mind that your mileage may vary. These C500 headphones play nice with the Sony Headphones Connect app, which lets you customize their sound with a graphic EQ and presets. You can also set up 360 reality audio and check out all kinds of useful info, like battery life, available software updates, and the codec being used. And if you ever get lost, there's a handy guide to the onboard controls. That being said, the app doesn't have all the bells and whistles of some of the other Sony models, like the Sony WF-1000XM4s. No auto off timer here. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, you won't be able to remap any controls like you can on the Skullcandy Grind Feel True wireless earbuds. The controls on these earbuds are okay. Each bud has a big old button that's easy to press, but the commands can be a little confusing, and sometimes the buttons feel a little too sensitive, so you might accidentally double tap when you meant to single tap. And they don't have the most satisfying click, but at least there are voice prompts or beeps to let you know what's going on. So if money was no object, how would the C500s compare against Sony's best earbuds, which in our opinion are the WF-1000XM4s. Even though they're almost $120 cheaper, the sound quality of the C500s is almost on par with the 1000XM4s. Where they get a beating, however, is in build quality and fit. The XM4s also have ANC and a much better noise isolation performance. On the other hand, the C500 has a longer continuous battery life and a more neutral default sound profile that some may prefer. And its mic's recording quality is also much better. It's hard to say this, but I think for $120 less, we'd go with the C500s. Wow, did we just say that? Now, before we go ahead and give you our official review to you rating, let's hear from Matt, who's been ear-deep testing buds.
There's a lot to love about these Sony WF-C500 earbuds besides the price tag. The sound quality is actually quite good. I mean, let's be honest, they're not the sexiest things out there, but for the price tag, they sound amazing. I mean, they're right on par with the Google Pixel Buds that we reviewed a couple weeks ago. Like I said, they are kind of big, but that said, they fit good in the ear. I think my only real complaint is probably the button. I mean, everything's just tap. There's no swiping or anything like that, so that's kind of different, but something we could get used to for sure. Anyway, for the price tag, these things are a steal.
Thanks, Matt. The Sony WF-C500 offers excellent sound quality, a comfortable fit, and manual equalizer settings through the app. While they do lack some features like noise cancellation, these omissions keep the price low. These earbuds stand out as some of the best in their price range and are worth considering if you don't want to spend hundreds on true wireless earbuds. We're going to give them a 9 out of 10. So, how do you get these in your ears? Well, we've got a couple options for you. You can follow our purchase link that we've included in the description below and up in the top right and pick them up for $58. Or you could enter the Review to You drawing and try to win ours for free. To enter, just hit the link in the pinned comment below. And if you want more exclusive Review to You content and perks, such as badges, emojis, and members-only giveaways, then become a member of our Winner Circle. From Matt and Gary, thanks for watching.